Welcome back to Buff-A-Touille. Today we're going to make healthy stuffed chicken breast and we're going to use the air fryer. Let's get going. So now that you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I've been losing weight. So we thought, let's make another healthy dish and show you how to do it. So obviously, well, what kind of healthy dish do we want to make? There's a lot of delicious chicken recipes out there, but I think we found an easier way to make stuffed chicken. And the reason that we're going to do it this way is you have a lot more control. And it kind of reminds me of making like an Oklahoma smash burger, except we're doing chicken. And there's a nice little hack for doing that. So we're going to show you how to use ground chicken that you're going to grind yourself so you can have more control over how you stuff it. So let's grind it. Okay, so we're going to use a food processor. We've tried this a couple different ways. One was the pounding method with the smasher, and it just doesn't work quite as well. But if you have the ability to use a grinder or a food processor like this, it is so much better. We've got 2 pounds of chicken. We're going to go ahead and chop that and transfer it to the bowl. All right, so if you recall, we started with 3 chicken breasts, which really will make about 6 stuffed chicken breasts. So it'd be real similar if you cut it in half. So we're going to go ahead and make the patties now. So we're going to start off, we're going to take about 1/6 of this, put it on a piece of parchment paper, form it into a ball, and we're going to smash it. All right, so we're going to use about a baseball size, somewhere in there, size ball, about that much. Put it on the paper, fold the paper over, give it a smash. You're looking to make kind of like a circle, I guess, the best you can. This side will be flat, that's fine. You want it to be about a 1/4 inch thick. I like to use the edge of my hand to roll it out. It kind of reminds me of making pizza dough, except we're using chicken breast. All right, so that is one. We're going to reserve that and we're going to make another. All right, so now we have all of those made, and they make nice, beautiful stacks on parchment paper. And here's what's nice about this. Now that you've done this, you can save some for next time. So today we're going to make chicken Cordon Bleu that's Parmesan crusted in the air fryer to start with. And then on the next video, we're going to use the rest of these for another recipe. So let's get started on the chicken Cordon Bleu. Okay, so we are going to make chicken Cordon Bleu. So for our basic ingredients, we've got our chicken breast, we have Swiss cheese, we have Parmesan cheese for the coating, we have diced ham, nicely diced ham, and we have Dijon mustard. And really it's the Dijon mustard that brings out the flavor in this. Now, like I said, we're going to make it in the air fryer so we don't have all the extra calories from frying or baking. And we're not going to do an egg wash. We're not going to do a flour wash or any of those things. We are simply just going to coat it. And so let's do that. They cook really fast in there. So here's our first one. So first we're going to do is take about a spoonful or so of Dijon mustard, and we're going to spread that in there. You know, a lot of ingredients transform once you add them to other things, so if you don't like mustard, hang in there. It's worth the wait. Now I'm going to use 2 slices of Swiss cheese. 1 is fine, but 2 is better. So kind of mix those in there. Then we're going to add the ham. Okay, That's about it there. Get these things out of my way. Because now we need to fold it over in half. So we're going to do a little fold, almost like a taco. And we're going to peel it off of the paper gently. Since this is ground, it's going to want to stick a little bit. But you can see there, we now have a beautiful shape. In the shape of, I'm not sure. I just know it's beautiful. All right, so apparently this is in the shape of a crepe, which is good. So now we're going to take some Parmesan for our coating. Remember how sticky it was on the parchment paper? It's going to stick to that Parmesan well. Also, pat it down. Then we're going to flip it over so we can coat the other side. Do our nice little peel process. Add our Parmesan. Now, if you want, this would be a time to add any salt and pepper if you'd like to do that. Not doing that today because the Dijon mustard, like I said, has some really good flavor. Got a small pan here to go in the air fryer. So now we just got to transfer it. But you need to get your fingers underneath and carefully drag it over. All right. Now we got room for another. Okay, so now we've got this heat up to 425. We do have it in air fry mode, but have it on these little pans. So forgive me if I made a mistake. And we will start with that pan first. All right, so now we're going to take it out. Oh my, that looks delicious. And we'll let that cool and we'll sample it in a minute. Oh my goodness, this looks absolutely delicious. Look at that cheesiness. Reminder, this is not fried. This is about as healthy as you can get and delicious at the same time. So let's dig into this. Because it's ground, you don't need a knife. That's beautiful. I'm going to cut a smaller piece. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is by far the best stuffed chicken I've ever made. I went a little heavier on the mustard compared to normal. Went a little extra on the cheese. That really crushed it. So, thank you for joining us today on Buff-A-Touille, and watch for our next video on another recipe.